This is Admiral Ramsey, commander of the GTCA Independence flagship of the 4th Fleet. I'd like to personally welcome the new pilots transferred here to Antares for our renewed operations against the Earth Alliance. You'll be holding the line as the bulk of the fleet, including the GTD Ramayana, rotates into Beta Aquilae to relieve the GTD Preax. 16 months ago, our scientists completed and powered up the Soulgate. We expected a warm reunion with our homeworld, but our diplomatic efforts only provided cover for an Earth Alliance invasion. The EA, which rose to power following the collapse of the Sol Jump node, is a hostile, expansionist force hell-bent on conquering our systems. The Alliance has already seized control of Delta Serpentis and its adjunct Ross 128, and our forces in Beta Aquilae are locked in a bloody stalemate. 6 weeks ago, the enemy landed on our capital world, Janus, the second planet of the system. The siege of Janus convinced the Security Council to authorize an escalation of hostilities in Beta Aquilae. The 4th Fleet will spearhead the assault into enemy space. The Independents will remain here in Antares for the initial assault. Once the Ramayana secures a staging position in Beta Aquilae, we will move in-system to provide on-site command and control. The GTVA's first priority is to retake Beta Aquilae and our capital. Once our strategic position is stabilized, we can strike at Delta Serpentis Ross 128 and eventually Sol itself. The Vasudans have kept their distance in a conflict that they claim remains purely a Terran dispute. The Imperium's refusal to commit to anything more than token involvement has heightened tensions between our races. As such, we cannot expect significant Vasudan support in our campaign unless or until the EA begins to threaten Vasudan systems. In the name of transparency and accurate information, I must inform you that the convicted traitor, former Major Eleanor Karpinski, was transferred to the Tartarus Maximum Security Penitentiary in orbit over the moon of Antares II at 1700 hours yesterday evening, Terran Standard Time. The Major fed classified intelligence to the EA and conspired to defect with additional damaging information. Fortunately, Karpinski's activities were discovered, and she was apprehended before she could make her escape. You are currently authorized to use the GTF Mihos Space Superiority Fighter. A descendant of the famous GTF Ulysses, the Mihos is a well-rounded light fighter in service with both Terran and Vasudan forces. You are also authorized to carry the standard issue weapons suite, including the Subak HL-12 Zazer, the Prometheus cannon, the Shocker Heat Seeker, the Hornet Swarm missile, the Hurricane Dumbfire, and the Shadow Dogfighting missile. Familiarize yourselves with the specs in the holotech room. Report to the ready room for mission briefing in 20 minutes. Dismissed.
Pilot attend. At 13:15 hours, 2 EA cruisers evaded our forces in Beta Aquilae and made the jump into Antares. The corvette stationed at the node, the GTCV Carolina, has requested fighter cover before mounting a counterattack. Alpha and Beta wings, you're going in. Expect the EA to send a mix of fighters and bombers to back up their warships, and let's hope they don't have any heavier firepower to spare. Check your loadouts and suit up. You're launching in 5 minutes. Dismissed.
Good handshake, Alpha. 2 wings of EA fighters are inbound. Intercept and destroy.
Copy, Carolina. What about those cruisers?
Stand off the cruisers, Alpha. Their anti-fighter envelope is at least 1,200 meters. Stick close to our guns to maintain fire superiority. Our weapon systems. Take them out, pilots.
Command, we've destroyed the initial EA attack. The enemy cruisers did not support the fighters.
Rally on the Carolina pilots. EA doctrine demands multiple strikes before warships are committed. Intel anticipates a wave of heavy bombers any second now.
Heads up, pilots. I see Peregrine bombers with fighter escort headed our way. Carolina, we are engaging.
Surrender your vessels at once, or we will destroy you.
Negative. All human space is Earth space. In the name of the united and indivisible human species, we must defend Earth's sovereignty from all aggressors.
Carolina, you are cleared to engage. Alpha, Beta, support the Carolina by disarming those cruisers if possible, but conserve your assets to screen against bomber attack.
Alpha, use your shockers to disable those cruisers' beam cannons from range. Stay clear of the flak.
Plot is clear. Excellent work, pilots. Hold the node until we can rotate in reinforcements. Rearm if you need to.
Clean sweep. Those bastards came a long way to die for nothing.
I didn't join up to kill people. I'd rather be fighting the Shivans, if you ask me.
Roger, sir. On our way.
You sure about that, Evans? How many times did you die in the Capella simulations?
You might not have signed up to kill people, but the EA took that choice away from all of us. Did you hear how that captain talked? They're all brainwashed.
Rearming complete, sir.
Wait! Where the hell is that shuttle going?
This is Beta Wing to Shuttle Tigris. Be advised that the Beta Aquilai node is an active combat zone. Plot a jump to a safe position at once.
Thank you for your concern, Beta Wing, but I will not deviate from my course. Tigris out.
Huh. Not very conversational, is she?
I know I've seen her face somewhere before. If I could just... My God. That's Major Karpinski. That's her. That's the traitor.
You better hydrate, Evans. Karpinski's in a maximum security facility.
Hey, screw you. I didn't put on this IV drip and catheter for nothing. I'm telling you, that's her.
I think Evans might be onto something. Shuttle Tigris, halt your approach to the node and stand by for inspection. Tigris, respond. New contacts. IFF is hostile. Reading multiple enemy warships.
Command! The EA just jumped in a Corvette with cruiser escort. We need immediate reinforcements. Command, do you read?
Command isn't responding. There's a science cruiser parked between those warships. It must be jamming our comms.
Copy. All fighters target the Vantage's panel arrays.
Pilots, we are engaging the Formidable to give you a clear shot at the Vantage. Stand clear.
Get help me! Roger that.
Drives are fried. Reactor breach in.
This is Allied Command. We are deploying the GTD Ramayana to assist. Hang in there, pilots. Karpinski, Ramayana, the traitor is currently incarcerated. Acknowledged. Pilot, the Independence is needed on station in Beta Aquilai, and she can't wait for the recovery craft. We are therefore folding your unit into the 74th Templars, GTD Ramayana. You will be joining the Operation Archon counterattack fleet, bound for Beta Aquilai.
Welcome aboard the Ramayana, Lieutenant Commander. I'm sorry that your arrival couldn't be under better circumstances. Though the destruction of the Carolina was a tragedy, you survived an overwhelming EA assault on your first sortie with the 4th Fleet. Command has posthumously commended your wingmates for your squadron's quick response to the enemy advance. There are few pilots who can make a claim to that kind of baptism by fire. If you keep flying with us the way you did today, you'll do well in the 74th Templars. Our comms officer checked in with Tartarus Penitentiary just after they brought you on board. They confirmed that Major Eleanor Karpinski escaped less than an hour ago, with assistance from EA agents and sympathizers on the prison staff. Fortunately, the attackers used non-lethal force, and there were no additional escapees. GTVI has launched a full investigation into the breakout. Get yourself settled in. You'll be called to duty at 0700 hours tomorrow morning. Dismissed.